All right, riders are coming through and I'll greet the judge with 11 to go. Look at the tempo. She's up already. Taking them through is Varney, Oliver, Hadley, Matthews, Van der Ploeg, Rogers, Tim Taylor, John Taylor, and Aaron Jones, AJ. You'll see some tactics throughout the course of this, and you'll see some of the older guys. I reckon they'll make some of the younger guys do a bit of work today. See what happens. Nonetheless, saying that, you might find the older guys throw the cat amongst the pigeons, and away goes Tim Taylor. John Taylor's out after him, same with Lockie Oliver, Van der Ploeg, Hadley, Geordie Matthews, AJ. Rogers around the outside of him, and rounding out the field is Varney at the moment. So they've picked the pace up, hopping up high. And the Heroes is AJ. Well, they bunch themselves back up. I wouldn't be surprised to see them streamline a bit later. This lap. Yeah, they do. They start to streamline themselves out again. Varney. He's been let go. AJ's let him go. Rogers sits on his wheel. Rolls to the top of the track. Picking up the pace is Rogers. He's out after Varney. Now, Varney did this down in Rosebery and almost took out the points race, as well as a scratch. Righto. He's been called to go with him. So Tim Taylor takes Oscar Varney now. Away he goes Lachlan Oliver. They're using a lot of energy, the younger blokes. So Lockie Oliver, Dylan Rogers gets onto the back wheel of Tim Taylor. And now they decide to go on with it. They're going down around down the back straight, right around the outside, Hadley on the back of them. John Taylor now rolls up, allows Van der Ploeg to come through, and they bunch themselves back up again. Geordie Matthews, wily veteran Aaron Jones in amongst them. Hadley gets up out of the pedals and he goes for a second time. Oliver now expending more energy. Same with Dylan Rogers, second wheel. Has he got enough to be able to get on? I think he does. Rode really strongly with Hayden Van der Ploeg, did Lockie Oliver at the Madison in Launceston earlier on this year. So they string themselves out. John Taylor's unable to go with them at this point unless they bunch up again. Away goes Tim. He puts the cat amongst the pigeons, then rolls to the top of the track. No one's prepared to go. Younger boys go to the top and then go again. Jack Hadley. Covering him though is Tim Taylor. He's saying, anything you can do, I can do as well. Go, rolls through. 6 to go. 6 to go. Allowing John Taylor to get onto the back. He goes down the back straight. Let's see if John can get onto the back of AJ. AJ goes right up and around the outside. And they bunch themselves up again. It'll be interesting to see what happens here as they come through, whether they string themselves out. Van der Ploeg's been let go. The Flying Dutchman. Been over on the mainland, riding with Team Bridgelane. And the National Series, Road Series in Victoria. Dalton Stretton's over in South Australia. He's a part of Team Bridgelane as well. Tour Down Under. Been darn hot, I believe, over there. Much more moderate climate down here in Tasmania, but we don't tell people that. Keep the tranquility to ourselves. They greet the judge with 4 to go. Young bucks on the front. Look at Geordie Matthews here. He's been pretty smart from the City of Burnie Cycling Club. He's just sitting second wheel. Now been asked to do a little bit of work from Lachlan Oliver. John Taylor's still going. Even though he's lost a bit of contact, I'd say he's made up about 10 or so bike lengths in the last lap or two. So riders come through now down the main straight. Up into the bank goes Tim Taylor. Pulling it through is Varney. AJ's not happy with something about don't pull out in front of someone's wheel. And he lets young Hadley know about it, I believe. They'll come through now and they'll grab the final lap. So we'll get the bell lap. Going to the top there is Geordie Matthews. Now, I'd say he's setting himself up because he's a powerful athlete. Varney's the one to go, I believe. Tim Taylor rolls to the top, same with AJ. Varney doesn't spread them out, but Hadley does, and away he goes. They get the bell. Up out of the saddle they go. Geordie Matthews, have a look at him on the inside. Number 5. It gets Tim Taylor to get out of the way. Has he got enough in the tank in order to be able to bring down these young bucks? AJ goes. He's sitting on the back of Vanderploeg. Has Aaron Jones got enough to Wiley Vetcher in order to be able to get around the outside of him and Hadley? AJ's working hard. Hadley on the inside. The Flying Dutchman on the outside. Launceston versus Bernie. Bernie's going to take this one out. The Vanderploeg from Hadley. AJ in third wheel from Dylan Rogers. Lockie Oliver, Geordie Matthews, Tim Taylor, Oscar Varney and John Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, our A-grade scratch riders, put your hands together please.